Alright guys, so this video is something I've been wanting to talk about for a long time. I've made a few shorts on it, but I've never got into proper detail. So in this video I'll get into proper detail. Right, how do you actually grow your arms quickly and efficiently? So first and foremost, let me make something clear. Your arm size and the rate of growth and everything is due to genetics. However, there is certain ways you can train that will speed up the process of recovery and time under tension and protein muscle synthesis. So let me get started first and foremost. When I say the arms, I mean the biceps and triceps specifically, okay? So firstly, the biceps. I've done a lot of shorts on this. When you're training the biceps, you need, I would say about 2 or 3 exercises. 2 exercises that are main is a simple bicep curl, whether that would be with a normal bar or whether that will be with dumbbells. But you need a form of bicep curls where your arm is curling up like this. A second exercise you need something to target the width of the bicep, right? So the brachialis. For this, you need hammer curls, okay? Hammer curls when you curl up and across like this, or up like this. This is what's gonna help build the width of the bicep and make it look more bigger and more chunky when you're wearing t-shirts and overall. So these are the 2 main exercises. I do a third exercise which is known as the flex curl, where I flex the bicep like this and hold it, slowly release, hold it, right? So these are the 3 basics for the biceps, okay? Now, let me go into a bit more detail. When you're doing your bicep exercise, if you've been doing them for a while and you're not seeing much growth, I recommend you start doing unilateral exercising. This is when you do it one hand at a time, okay? So single side at a time. This is what I've been doing for a while and it's definitely helped me. Single hand at a time. And also what else I've been doing is I've been slowing down my eccentric movement. A big mistake most people make, including myself for a long time, is when going down on the down phase on the eccentric, I would rush down. I would go slowly up, which is good, but then I'd quickly drop my arm down. Do not do that. Go slowly up, slowly down. Make sure it's in control and you're really feeling the bicep doing the work. Okay, so that's pretty much what you need for the biceps, okay? These exercises, slow eccentrics and slow on the way up, full control of the muscle. You should feel the muscle really coming in. And obviously progressive overload, eat a lot of protein, get good sleep for recovery. We all know this, right? This is the basics, okay? Next thing, we move on to the triceps, and this is interesting because the triceps has 3 heads, okay? And to work those 3 heads, I do 3 exercises. First, I do dips on the bar. Now, if you're not strong enough to do dips on the bar, you can always do with resistant bands, or you can do something known as bench dips, which is more so for beginners. Which is absolutely fine. If you can't do normal dips and you're doing bench dips, no problem there. You do whatever you feel comfortable with, okay? Second exercise I do overhead extension. You can do this with dumbbells, but I do this with a barbell. Either with a barbell or I do it on a machine with a long bar and I go up, bend over like this. This is going to make sure there's constant time under tension on the tricep, okay? So this is a good exercise. And a third exercise I do to finish off my triceps is push downs. You can do this with a straight bar, or I recommend a V-bar. I don't like it with the rope because with the rope I don't really feel my triceps as much. But if it works for you, it works for you, okay? So do whatever you feel works for you and whatever you think is the best. For me, I would say a V-bar works the best for me. And again, slowly, we are going slow, right? Controlling the movement, making sure we can feel the muscles working. We are not rushing, we are not ego lifting either. Don't ego lift, because I've done that as well and it doesn't do anything. It can lead to injury. Luckily, I haven't had any injuries yet, but there's always the possibility, so be careful, right? So for the arms, that's pretty much it. Also, I'd recommend one more thing. Do some form of body weight exercises as well. If you just lift weights, yeah, your muscles will grow, but if you want functional muscles, do some form of body weight exercises. This is like an additional bonus, like do pull-ups or chin-ups, as they work the arms as well. And also keep your shoulders and your muscles and your joints healthy. Don't do awkward angles. If you don't feel comfortable doing like this dumbbell overhead, then switch to a barbell and go for lighter weight. Don't push heavy and mess your shoulders up or your arms up, because it might be with you for a long time then, right? So that's pretty much it. What did I go over? I went over how to train the biceps, the triceps. You should control your movement, eat enough protein, get enough sleep, obviously, these are basics. Also, control the eccentric, control the entire movement. Use a weight that you feel is good for you, that you can control. Don't go too heavy where you can't control, and don't go too light where you can't feel the muscle. Pick a weight that's going to be within the 6 to 12 rep range of proper grinding. Now, proper grinding. If you have been in the gym for some time and your biceps aren't growing, you cannot mess around anymore. There's no more of this going close to failure. No, you're going, I would say 2-3 sets, go to failure. If you're experienced, go to failure and really, really pump the muscle out. Be careful, obviously, but you gotta really be grinding now, right? There's no time for messing around anymore. And that is it. You want your arms to grow. That is the only formula you need. Don't listen to anybody else who tells you anything else. This is pretty much it. You want to naturally grow bigger arms, follow what I've said in this video, and I guarantee you will see some form of growth, okay? Thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned something from the video, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you.